Welcome to this Shockmania kill count video.
And in this video, we're going to take a look at a creature feature with sharks. The awesomely enjoyable 2021 web movie, Escape of Shark. Recently we rated this movie as our favourite Chinese shark film. And you know, since it's a shark movie, there's going to be a lot of eating. And an obvious warning if you haven't seen the movie, this video is full of spoilers. We start off with a loving couple having their marriage vows underwater. They kiss while the opening credits populate the screen, but for some reason the bride has a realization that she doesn't want to spend her whole life with this guy, so she lets go of his hand. But her timing is terrible, as a big shark swims behind her. The groom watches in horror as the shark eats her, with the realization he won't get to have any wedding night fun. For their sake, I hope they weren't saving it for marriage. Kill count 1 within the first 90 seconds, and the shark has a taste for pretty girls in wedding dresses. Side note, how long can he hold his breath underwater for? We're counting this one because clearly this whale was attacked. That's not dying of natural causes at all. One shark or a series of sharks. We don't care. Kill count 2, we didn't say all the kills had to be human. So does that mean we can count the kills done by a tsunami? A massive wave hits the resort where the rest of the movie will take place. Let's assume it caused mega carnage, but the film never shows floating dead bodies. That would be pretty morbid. Since we don't know how many people the wave killed, we can't add it to the total. Sorry. Thanks to the dripping blood coming from some styrofoam food containers, the shark, who we'll now refer to as Gary for the sake of the movie, now has a location to swim to. Luckily for Gary, the shark, this location includes a nice collection of survivors. Those survivors are 1 white girl and 6 Chinese people. There's actually 3 more Chinese survivors, but we'll get to them later. So, have a guess which one is expendable right away. Yeah, the white chick. She swims out of the room where they're stuck in, and in a classic movie moment, rather than actually trying to save herself, she treads water and brags that she made her way out. Gary disagrees. All he sees is a delicious white girl. In a completely unexplained scenario, Gary flings her in the air and swallows her whole. Kill count 3, Gary has 2, and the white chick died wearing yoga tights. Brutal. The group find a way out of the room, but in order to do that, they need to block the only path for the shark to enter. They do that with a flimsy wooden table. Wenwen's father decides that he has had a long enough life, and that his pain-in-the-ass daughter will probably never get married and give him grandkids, so he decides now is the best time to sacrifice himself. His age means his mobility is weakened, and Gary knows this. Gary goes for the kill, turning the water red. Wenwen cries and realizes she shouldn't have been such a bitch to her lovely dad, but now it's too late, Wenwen. Gary gets another kill, movie total is 4, Gary has 3. This death happens off-screen. The asshole rich guy's bodyguard gets electrocuted and falls unconscious. He then floats around a bit. Not really a kill, so totally not counting it. Actually, strike what we said about floating dead bodies earlier in the video, because in this scene, we see a dead and floating hotel worker. We think the wave is responsible for this death, but it's a death, not a kill, so not counted in the running total. However, Gary eats him later, but we're still not counting it. 25 minutes of the movie left, and we're down to 7 survivors. But Wenwen is developing a fever due to her open wound, most likely getting infected by this super polluted water they're wading in. She's weak, but is she next? Well, the hotel manager made a grave error in following the rich asshole instead of the brave alcoholic that's been leading the group. Assholes being assholes, he knows the shark is on the loose and he needs a decoy. Here's where the hotel manager becomes fodder and becomes Gary's 4th kill and the 5th in total for the movie. Pro tip, in a life or death situation, follow the most competent person, not the richest. Now you'd think with 6 survivors stuck in a room with a shark and 15 minutes of the movie left, the ending would be a bloodbath, right? Right? Wrong. Gary starts to stalk the 6 people left, but maybe it's because Gary can't find a way out of the room. Let's be honest, the humans can't find a way out and they're supposed to be smart, so what hope does a shark have? In a hilarious finale, Gary gets charcoaled, but before you get all excited and start planning a fish and chips dinner, he gets one more kill in. asshole rich guy who survived up until the end of the movie decides to be a hero and punch the dead shark. Oh, sorry, did we say dead? Gary ain't dead. Gary wakes up, Gary takes a bite, Gary gets the last laugh, and the final kill of the film. 6 total kills, 5 registered to Gary. In the end, Wen with a fever and a massive leg infection survives. What an awesome film. One of China's best shark movies ever. Maybe. 6 confirmed kills, not bad, but with 5 survivors we could have at least had 2 more. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please press the like button if you did, subscribe to the channel for more, and we will see you next time.